In tutto il mondo ci sono soltanto due specie di uomini, quelli che non sanno e quelli che sanno. Ciò che conta è questa conoscenza, la conoscenza del piano di Dio per gli uomini.
Ti preoccupi troppo di ciò che era e di ciò che sarà. C'è un detto: ieri è storia, domani è un mistero, ma oggi è un dono. Per questo si chiama presente.
Si parlerà di queste cose, come per esempio degli alieni, del problema delle adozioni, gli adotti in Italia, coloro che dicono, sostengono di essere stati prelevati dagli alieni. Questo è un sito in cui si parla di queste cose qui. Sarà un sito come il vecchio UFO Machine, la biblioteca, la scatola che contiene tutti i lavori del gruppo Stargate, gli articoli, i filmati, le registrazioni delle ipnosi. Metteremo tutto quello che gli altri non osano mettere nei loro siti ufologici, vuoti e pieni di disinformazione. Qui ci sarà la nostra informazione, senza veli, quella che dà fastidio alle autorità, quella che dà fastidio ai nostri governanti, quella che dà fastidio alla Chiesa, quella che dà fastidio ai servizi segreti, quella che dà fastidio al Centro Ufologico Nazionale, al Centro Italiano Studi Ufologici, al CICAP, e chi più ne ha più ne metta. Ebbene, noi la metteremo qui questa informazione, perché tutti la possano vedere. È la nostra informazione, è il nostro punto di vista. Tutti devono, secondo me, avere l'accesso a queste informazioni, perché si deve sapere cosa sta succedendo sul territorio italiano.
Well, basically nothing, but, we're creating our future. Much of our future, that our belief systems, is being focused on the book of Revelations, on other prophetic disasters that are to occur.
So you're talking about self-fulfilling prophecy?
Right. We're literally going to create it. We're literally going to create our own demise, because we're buying into belief systems that say we ourselves are not mature enough or grown up enough to take care of our own selves. So we need somebody to come in here and take care of us. Who would want to come down here and save us from ourselves? Because then they're going to have to tell us what it is that we're going to have to do. We're not taking responsibility for ourselves. The Andromedans say that the divine plan is one of freedom. Any savior that comes down here and implements a government to save us, their freedoms will be taken away from you.
So that whole system of belief was part of the system of control that was set up in the first place.
That's right. A lot of it has been Gray and Orion manipulations.
Okay.
And if you have time travel, it's very easy to go back in time and manipulate the future. It's very easy. And this they've done in an incredible way. They haven't been here thousands of years like our government says. The Greys have really only been here 59 years. Travel capabilities, they've gone back in time and they've been able to manipulate series of historical events to bring us to where we are now, to where we are asking for somebody to come in and save us. And they're already here. And if we ask, because of our free will, will you please save us? Well, then we've asked for it. And we've gotten exactly what it is that we deserved, because we didn't take responsibility as a race to fix our own problems and to deal with our own problems. We kept looking outside of ourselves. And, this is why the Andromedans are so strong about us growing up and really taking responsibility for it.
Il momento arriva presto. Il nostro problema è cercare di fare una rapida informazione, giusta, veloce, prima che ci impediscano di farlo.
Approfondendo il tema, ne abbiamo cominciato a parlare questa mattina, il prossimo G8 possa portare sul tavolo anche questa proposta di regolamentazione del sistema internet per tutto il mondo.
In Italia ormai si tende a costruire un velo legato alla massoneria e legato ai servizi segreti che bloccano la vera e propria informazione.
attraverso proprio l'uso della forza, attraverso proprio l'uso della forza.
Benvenuti, il nuovo sito di UFO Machine Reloaded. C'è bisogno di informazione in Italia sul problema degli alieni, sul problema della nostra storia passata e su tanti altri problemi di cui sembra che non si voglia occupare nessuno, perché magari come le scie chimiche sono problemi di difficile trattazione. Nessuno parlandone può fare pubblicazioni scientifiche, non ci fanno i soldi sopra, e allora non se ne parla.
Il dottor Castle ha stabilito che almeno 20 milioni di statunitensi hanno questi sensori, antenne, fili e strumenti nel loro organismo. Il Morgellons si diffonde con una media di 1000 casi al giorno. La media è destinata a crescere nei prossimi anni.
Tell you that the Alpha Draconans are here now. Where?
There are 1,833 of them that have been living underground between 100 and 200 miles beneath the surface. They've been here, some of them have been here a long, long time. They have lifespans that are thousands of years. They're carnivorous. They are not friendly to mankind, at least the ones that are here.
Are you saying carnivorous, they eat humans?
Yes. And they won't eat a dead human. It has to be alive at the time of the killing. Their preference is children. And we've been told, you shouldn't talk about that. There are other people say, well, you better not talk about the reptilians. Well, bull. Why not? According to the Andromedans, they're responsible for 31,712 children disappearing in the last 25 years from the United States. These children were food. And I'm supposed to just shut up and not say anything about it because people don't want to hear it? That's tough. That's tough. Westchester County, in the last 5 years, 3,000 children in Westchester County, New York, have vanished without a trace. Where are they going? Why are we allowing this to happen? And why should people stay in denial about it?
Now, how are they able to do this? How are they able to? How are they able to do it? How are they able to come up out of this from underground and do it, or do they have?
There are tunneling systems everywhere. They're being helped by the Greys, and also there are groups within the higher echelon that are actually helping them acquire this.
So human beings are abducting the kids and getting them to the Greys, who in turn give them to the Alpha Draconans?
That's right. That's part of the deal. They won't come up as long as we feed them down there. You understand? It's about human beings selling themselves out. The echelon attitude here, the needs of the few outweigh the needs of humanity. And sorry, that just isn't right. But it's going to have to be humanity that's going to rise up and take the stand. You're just going to have to turn off your televisions. They're going to have to get in their car. They're going to have to fire everybody in Washington, D.C. that knows and does nothing. And they're going to have to do something. This apathy's got to end. Otherwise, the way we live is going to end. Period. That's the bottom line. And I'm not coming from a fear space. I'm really quite angry about the apathy and the fact that, when people give lectures and try to tell this, people want to stand up and fight with them. Look at what's happening around us. The indications are everywhere. Everywhere. The truth is now an obscure thing. The lie is the norm. There's something wrong here. What's wrong with this picture? Sorry, I'm getting crazy.
Il gioco della palla era noto fin dal tempo degli Olmechi ed era legato a un antico mito tramandato dal Popol Vuh, che racconta la lotta tra le divinità terrestri e solari e i demoni dell'inframondo. Il gioco era associato al culto del sole, che doveva rinascere ogni giorno abbandonando il mondo delle tenebre. Il campo da gioco rappresentava la terra, mentre la palla simboleggiava il sole, per cui il giocatore che lasciava cadere la palla doveva essere sacrificato, poiché aveva...
curiosity's been, and are we going to begin to see more of them appearing?
Well, the Greys are trying to create a sub-race that is a blend between human culture, the human race, and their race.
A kind of a hybrid.
Exactly. They're not being very, very successful. And one of the things that they're trying to do is they're really looking for the soul. They don't understand the soul. They don't understand our extremes of emotions as well, because they're very, very different from us. Their experiments haven't been all that successful. There are a lot of emotional problems with that.